Hey guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And so guys, we're doing the 92 rated prime icon moments Jorge Hagi. This is going to be the third prime icon moments review of this year. I've already reviewed Crespo, who I absolutely loved, Shearer, who I hated to use, and also Jorge Hagi today, who I was actually able to pack my first icon of FIFA 20, and it was a prime icon moments that I got. Absolutely insane. He goes for around about 800,000 coins on the market. In the 6 games that I did play with, he scored me 1 goal and got me 4 assists, and he does also have a 5-star skill as well as 4-star weak foot. Getting into him stats, his main standout stats will be his 90 positioning, his 95 ball control, as well as his 94 short passing, and finally his 94 shot power, and also have the engine chemistry that applied to this Hagi card. And this was towards the, well, he basically got this card towards the back end of his career for an amazing performance in the UEFA 2000 Super Cup, where he was a part of Galatasaray, who were actually able to defeat one of his former clubs in Real Madrid. And of course he also played for Barca, he played for Brescia as well, and arguably Romania's greatest player of all time as well. And of course his son is actually in the game right now and has a man of the match card, like the 80 rated Rangers card as well, so it's pretty sick. You can actually use both of them and make like a pretty decent like Romanian team nowadays, which is pretty cool. But this is also the first Hagi card that is position changed. Is 85, is 89, and is 91 all as a cam, and this one is position changed to a left midfielder. And there's one rating difference between his prime icon and his icon moments, and I'll be quite honest with you guys, I think he is decent as a left midfielder, but I think there's a lot better icons at the left wing position that don't cost that much more. For example, a prime icon Rivaldo I think is better suited, you know, to go. Obviously that Rivaldo's 92 rated, he's as a left wing. Yes, that Rivaldo is not an icon moment, but in my opinion is a better left winger card. For example, also the prime icon moments, John Barnes, or maybe even his prime icon as well, I think are better than this 92 Hagi. He got me 5 goal contributions in the 6 games. That's a great return. Only 1 goal, not the best, but 4 assists was absolutely fantastic. But in my honest opinion, Hagi suits being like he suits so much more being as a cam. And in my honest opinion, if you're thinking of buying one of the Hagi cards, you're thinking, do I want his prime icon moments or his prime icon? Buy his prime icon. He suits being played so much more as a cam, and it's only 1 rating difference. Yes, I understand obviously the prime icon moments, it's cool, they got the dynamic image, of course that makes them so much more fun to use and stuff like that. But trust me, he isn't a natural left midfielder. He isn't the best left midfielder. I'll be quite honest, I will be selling him after this. I don't think he's a bad card at all. I just don't think he is like the best left midfielder. For example, I got the prime icon Perez also in my team, who I got from Icon Swap, so I actually think is a better left midfielder than this Hagi card. Of course, there's only 1 rating difference between the two of them as well. But there were still lots of parts that I still, thought were really good to Hagi. For example, his dribbling was absolutely superb. He's got 92 dribbling overall. He's got 95 ball control, 93 dribbling. Both of those stats with the engine cam style go up to 99. His composure, his reactions, his agility and balance as well are both also amazing. And that engine cam style pretty much takes all of his dribbling stats into the 90s, which is absolutely fantastic. So, and obviously 5-star skill as well is obviously something that you can utilize very well. And then also his passing I thought was another really good asset to his card. He's got 91 vision, which goes up to 96. His crossing was superb. I think out of his 4 assists, I think maybe every one of them might have been from a cross actually. So to be fair, his crossing was pretty sick. It goes up to 97 as well with the engine cam style. His short passing and long passing both go to 99 as well. His general passing and like starting attacks off was very impressive. I couldn't really fault that whatsoever. However, I think you're just going to get a lot more out of him, a lot more of the best out of Hagi if you're using him as a cam. Now, of course, you could buy this 92 card and play him as a cam in-game by going to custom, tactics and then saying, right, well, we'll start you as a left midfielder, and then as soon as you go into the game, you can switch into a cam, basically. You can do that if you want to, but for the 1 rating difference, and I think to save yourself, like, coins, going with the 91 card will literally just be as good in my personal opinion. But for me, there was no major issues to the card. I think he could have maybe done a little bit more pace. I think his stamina at 81 isn't the worst, but also not the best at the same time for a left midfielder. He does lack in physicality, but at the same time, there's plenty of left midfielders and right midfielders that do lack in physicality as well. His shooting, to be fair, did score me 1 decent goal, and I think he had a few shots saved as well. But on the whole, it's a card that for around about 800,000 coins, he is decreasing more and more in price now, just like the other prime icon moments cards. I personally would not buy him for 800,000 coins. I think he'd need to come down, in my opinion, to around about 600,000, maybe even 500,000 coins, in my opinion, to make him value for money. That's just in my opinion. I don't think he's a bad card, but I don't think if you're to currently buy him off the market, you're going to get your full value for money. You'd be better off, in my opinion, going and buying his 91 card, or maybe someone like a prime icon Rivaldo or a prime icon Perez or something like that. They'll literally be just as effective, if not better. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.